you guys haven't tuned into the B17 Pod Racer build that we've been doing, vlog style, I guess you can say.
Yeah, lifestyle.
I like that. That's way better than vlog style. Lifestyle is way better.
There you go.
It's things are coming to completion. As a matter of fact, if you look over my one shoulder, you're going to see the 2 B17 wings by Stefan's office. We almost had your whole office covered in wing, which is awesome.
This is awesome.
And we had to actually separate them. Each one of those wing sections is about 6 foot high.
That's as tall as I am.
Yeah.
That's actually bigger than I am.
You liar. You ain't 6 foot.
He's a solid 5'11" and a half.
5'8", 5'7" and 3/4 if we're being technical.
Yeah. So and then the pods are coming through. And shout out to my awesome niece. If you guys tuned in a couple weeks ago, you saw her painting them.
Yes.
She did a killer job. It really looks amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Jesse found the goldfish. Jesse is the winner.
By the way, I don't have the goldfish by me because thanks to some
people,
but
they're right over your right shoulder.
That was intentional. I was eating them earlier.
But
funny. Today's snack of the day is going to be peanut butter filled pretzels.
Oh, may I have
creamy, crunchy, snackable, yum.
Did they sponsor the episode?
No, but I'm practicing.
Listen, that was a great line.
It was.
Yeah, I love those.
It's one of the few things you can eat.
I can eat those. And
there we go. Nothing like having peanut butter in your mouth during a podcast.
Yes. See, 3 of them right here.
Right.
There it is. Right.
Listen to the crunch.
That's
unbelievable.
You know what they should be sponsoring us. Send them a bill. Just see let's see what happens.
What is it? Members mark. You'll see an invoice here shortly.
Nice.
Oh, hey, man. Can you put this on the ground because I can't reach?
I got short arms.
Oh, my God.
You should have seen us earlier. We were holding this thing up, and he's over there at half mast. We wouldn't call that. And I'm like, I can't reach it. We were on the box. It was crazy. It was awesome.
Oh goodness, yes. Hey Ben, what's up, man?
Oh, great to talk to you.
Oh look.
Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Jen is my beautiful bride on. By the way, we need to get Jen on the podcast.
Well, we plan on getting Jen on our podcast.
On your podcast.
Without you.
Oh man. That'll be one to tune into, friends.
Yes.
I have the coolest wife in the world, and she is sassy.
Ben says, Stefan, your laptop placement is worrying me.
I think it's gonna fall.
Oh wow!
Do you need more room, dude?
No, here. Watch this. How about that? Boom.
Okay.
Now it's on 2 surfaces.
Yeah, but can Josh see the screen?
I can see it. Well, how about this? Look at this. It's fine.
Watch this. Wham bam shazam.
Oh, look at that.
Dang.
Hey, it's not all about me, guys.
Thank you, man.
No, it is.
Look at that. You got Stefan and Liz.
Hey, my wife's on here.
And Jesse's on here.
Jesse.
It is a Flemley.
Oh, definitely yes.
Shannon.
Hey, Nona. Jesse said, "Hey,"
and my wife and my kids say hello.
Hello.
No one says hey.
I'm sure he could hear you.
And Jonathan's here.
Jonathan.
You know what's incredible?
What's that?
Big as our community is, it is amazing that all these people popping up here. Most of those names we know. I mean, when we say family, it's not token.
No,
this is legit. It's just awesome to see these people. So, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Look who it is. Hey, Johan,
our brother from South Africa.
Oh, yes.
What's up, buddy? Yeah, that's
evening from hot, humid South Africa. Oh, yeah. I don't feel bad for you.
That's a very long way away.
Yeah, but I'm looking outside right now, and it's white.
Yeah.
He said evening. How Johan? What is the time difference? I feel like that's
it's 7 hours. He told me
at least. Yeah, it got to be at least.
Yeah, I think.
I always picture anytime South Africa, I just picture like straight down, and that's totally not the case, right?
No.
Oh no.
It kind of goes down and wraps around the world.
Well, it's got you got the big part of it, then it kind of goes down.
Yeah.
Yep. Indeed.
Well, Jason, how you doing, buddy? So Jason has been working like crazy, printing, and we can talk about this. We have a new.
We can talk about whatever you want.
We have a new team member.
We do have a new team member. Yeah. Who's that new team member there,
his
boss?
His name is Tom, and his last name is McQuiston.
Oh,
and he is the father of Jason McQuiston,
the foam ninja.
Jason.
Yeah. What do we call
I am your father.
Foam cut ninja. I don't even know what we call him.
There's already foamy ninjas already.
What do
we call him, Jason?
His handle is Rowdy. Rowdy.
Yeah,
I'm the rowdy guy.
He's our laser master.
Yeah. Laser ninja, is that what we said? Laser wizard?
No.
What is it?
Nona's the
Laser man? Okay,
Laser
Man. Well, Laser Man's dad is now officially working with us.
It can't just be Laser Man.
We'll figure it out.
I think it's like Superman, but it's Laser Man.
You
I
know
think
what?
it's all in how you say it.
Yeah, let us.
Laser
Okay,
Man.
just let the we'll let the community pick the name.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
You guys,
Let them.
As
let
long
us
as it's
know.
not Laser McLaserface. We can't have that. Now you love
like
that.
Bodie McBoatface.
Bodie McBoatface. Yeah.
No.
So okay,
Taser
regrouping.
face.
We had an awesome team member of, oh my goodness, he has been with Lauren. I think it's coming on 10 years. I think he's been with us. I'm gonna get it wrong.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 years.
Yeah, that's what I think is what he
and
said.
His name is Bill. Bill did all of our small packs, a lot of our packing, and kind of filled in just many gaps. Bill has finally gotten the opportunity in life to retire, so we're so happy for him.
Yes.
And he's off doing great things. Hopefully, he'll still come out and golf. But
Yes.
Bill, thank you if you're listening or this message gets to you, brother. Thank you
Love
for
you,
all the
Bill.
hard work you put in many years, and have a very happy retirement. But we were short-staffed,
Oh yeah.
and we needed to make sure those kids were flowing. And Jason and his dad stepped up in a big way. So now we have, in case anyone wonders, we have a lot of family here, don't we?
Yeah, there's definitely some family members involved, to say the least. The reason we're laughing is because Lee's being a crazy man over here, changing my name here on here. We hire a lot of family. One of the reasons for that is not because family, but because they get the ins and outs and of what we do, how we do it, etc. It's and also usually they're if they're not experts in their field, they're very well versed in their field. So it's just one of those things that's a kind of a happy accident, if you will, of two things coming together.
Well, and it's been like that from day one, really.
Yeah.
It's just an amazing thing that if we kind of go back, and a lot of community may not know this, but as we brought people on, almost as quickly as we brought like Stefan on or Alex or Austin, we brought on their spouses too.
Yeah.
And 2 days after I left my full-time job as a painter for Corvette parts for a company called RPS, RPI Designs, not RPS, RPI Designs. 2 days afterwards, I called my wife in a panic and was like, I can design airplanes and I can talk about selling airplanes and I can do content, but I cannot manufacture airplanes, at least to the level that we need.
Right.
And she came in after
Right.
2 days working in this little single car garage. There was a little propane heater in the middle. And she gutted the place, cleaned it, organized it, and then put a process flow for manufacturing. And she's kind of been here ever since.
Oh, I would hope so.
Literally ever since. And she's kind of been off and on in different roles.
Customer service.
More at one time and then less at another time, but then all in now. So it's crazy.
I remember clear as day. We just launched the 3-pack. And I remember
The 2-1.
the 2-1. There it is. That's what's going to be going forward. I came back from a meeting. There's like 60 kits sitting there. I'm like, what just happened? She's like, oh yeah, I made these kits. And fast forward, let's see. Alex Austin came on the team. You came on the team. We
Right.
moved to North Canton into the driving range.
Yep.
Next thing you know, let's see. I'm trying to remember the right order. Jen was obviously working there.
Yeah.
You had, was it Liz?
So
What
it
are we
was
laughing about?
Anna,
Come here.
then Liz. No, Anna, then Lindsay, then Liz.
Anna,
Yeah.
Lindsay, Liz.
Look what your mom said. They were talking about what happens when they get hired and then they get pregnant.
do you want to share that?
Listen, okay, no. You have to stay here for this. Okay, so
yeah.
Is this mic on?
we
Yes.
get
Mic's
this.
on.
We talked to Haley yesterday.
Hold
My
on.
wife was there.
He has something important to say.
We're breaking the trend.
Come on, man. We want some grandkids.
Yeah.
I can barely keep track of myself, and now I have a lovely wife to keep track of me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I am no help in that
Yeah,
department.
he has a lot of videos. Yes. to edit.
Well,
He
here's the
knows-
problem with that, Noah, is I don't think any of those ladies decided that was going to happen. So it's something in the water.
You do
or
know
the
what
air.
causes that. Now you're legal.
Oh, that's good stuff.
So yeah, basically, it's it's prophecy.
Yeah, really.
You know, the husband comes in, we hire the wife, and then within 1 year,
Wife is no longer working with us because she is working in a different job,
raising a baby,
raising children.
because there's a baby in her belly,
baby's in the belly.
and I loved it. It
goodness.
was
It was crazy.
it was crazy.
It was like, no joke, guys. It was like clockwork.
Yes, except for
to-
my wife,
almost
'cause
to
we,
the-
we already had our kids.
There you
Yes.
go. That's fair. It was like almost to the date range. It was insane. But hey,
Yeah.
it's all good in the hood.
Yeah. So we would hire a wife,
Mhm.
and they would work for anywhere between 6 months and a year.
Mhm.
They would get pregnant, and then they would do the more noble job of raising just awesome children.
Yes.
And then we'd hire the next person's wife. They would get pregnant.
Yes. Dun,
And-
da, da, da.
And that happened 3 times.
3 times.
So then we started hiring guys.
And Liz just said, and we keep popping them out.
Yes, we do. Yeah, in about 16 years.
Hi, babe.
Actually, less now. In about 11 years, we have a whole new workforce.
That's right. No,
This is
I have
amazing.
3. You already got 2 that are kind of in the
Yeah,
fold here. You've got a couple. The Gabe's going to be
I
later
have
down the
3.
road. No, I'm saying you already have 2 that are already kind of here doing something,
Oh,
and then
my.
Gabe's the only one that's not currently doing anything. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, I mean, and when Noah has kids, I mean, I'm just saying, it's all good.
It's a plot.
Because I
And-
mean, I might have a 4th. You never know. You just never know
Yeah.
what could happen.
Well, and I feel like such a jerk. We're talking about Tom McQuiston. We have another new hire, Haley.
Yes, Haley's a new hire.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she
Oh,
just
she's
came on.
family, though.
She came on Monday.
Yeah.
Officially on
Monday.
Monday.
Now,
Yeah.
now the funny thing is anytime we're busy, families from all over the place. Your family, my family. I think even a couple different times your wife came out and said people just help out
Oh, my.
and
Yeah.
volunteer.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
mother-in-law was even here during Christmas helping to fulfill.
Yeah, I remember
orders.
that.
And it's just an awesome testimony just how much people love working together. But
Oh, yeah.
also, just the camaraderie there. So yeah, a lot of family here, and we don't intend to change that anytime soon.
No, we love
Which is
it.
real special.
We love it.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you see what Ben said?
What's that?
It's like I ain't drinking the water.
Oh, I ain't drinking.
yeah,
Come on, now it's good.
don't drink that water.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Come to the river.
It's actually really good water. We work with the Culligan water.
No,
It's
It is.
purified. It's
It is.
reverse osmosis. Come and have some.
Right.
It's there,
not an ad, but it should be.
but it should be
Yeah.
welcome.
Very cool.
Hey Ryan.
Good stuff. So the tenant is out.
The tenant is out. It's been released.
The tenant has been released.
There's a red ninja in the background taking pictures. Look out. Oh, that's Noah.
That's Noah.
That's our ginger boy.
Hey, what's up, TJ?
What's up, TJ?
Is that TJ?
Yes, it is TJ.
Speaking of having a lot of kids,
Oh, he has assault. He has like what, 14?
and listen,
they
TJ
should be
didn't.
very
TJ
proud.
worked here only a couple years, 3 or 4 years, or whatever it was. So like, it was the water worked quickly with him. It was crazy.
no,
No, he came in
that
with
was-
9
he came
or
in
with
yeah.
5 or whatever at the time.
Oh my god!
But they're a great family. If you haven't
Yeah.
seen TJ on social media, he's currently working at
Mhm.
Horizon Hobby
Yep.
as their social media marketer manager. And they have he married a lady who has 4 of her own, and
Yeah.
he's got 5. So they currently all together make 9 plus 2, so 11 people in their family. It's awesome.
I was thinking of TJ the other day because like they need a straight up 15 passenger van.
Yes.
Yes.
To get going.
Mhm.
They just came out with a new like minivan stretched that's like 4 rows. Have you seen that?
I've not. Who
And
makes
I
that?
think it's 12.
Who
Really?
who makes
Oh
this?
my golly, is it Kia or is it what's the other one? Hyundai or something?
Okay, that's
It's-
awesome.
It's hysterical.
That's hilarious.
It's hysterical. It looks like it's specifically designed for TJ.
TJ, have you
TJ,
seen this?
yeah.
TJ,
Yeah.
are you buying this? Like, let us know.
Hey, speaking of buying, dude wants to buy the A10 Warthog that's in your office for $5,000.
Where? Who said that?
The dude up there, Austin.
Can I
is
buy
it-
the big A10 more hard
So-
for 5? Austin Hazelton, send me an email at Stefan@flightdoes.com. We will chat.
So
Yeah.
Austin, I don't. We got to be honest.
It doesn't fly,
It
but
does not fly.
yeah, it
he,
doesn't
he-
fly.
he's not asking that. He just wants it.
Okay. So,
Maybe he
see,
wants to hang it up.
Yeah,
maybe
send
it's
me an
great for-
email.
it's great for hanging up.
Yeah,
but
send me an
trust
email and we'll chat. See what you need. See what you want. So I'll let you
That'd
know.
be a good FTCA
That would be-
promo.
Yeah, there you go.
It would be awesome to get when we retire these planes rather than just ripping them apart, getting to like doing
Auction them
for
off.
FTCA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
auction them for
yeah.
FTCA.
In the
yeah.
comments, let us know if that sounds like something you guys would be into.
Yeah.
Auctioning some FT airplanes, whatever it might be, old classics, all the above.
Yeah.
And we can go that route. We did that a couple times actually at Flight Fest. We did some
Mhm.
auctionings for some
And
charities
then-
and stuff like that.
So
So
whenever
it's
we
working
move,
best.
we would do a clearing.
Yes,
clearance,
correct,
Which is
correct.
really cool.
So yeah, let us know.
No time
Let us
for
know.
that.
So Tavi says I'm about to buy a tenant.
You're gonna love it, brother.
Dude, there's
Well done,
nothing
Tavi.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm kind of laughing about the tenant because
why?
it's a chunk of white foam in its wings, but when you make it as an Explorer, the thing flies so stinking good.
Yeah.
And then you make
Oh,
it as a
man.
tiny trainer, and it flies so good.
And then you make it as a seagull, and it flies so good.
It's an awesome
Where-
chuck
where did-
glider.
where did
my-
my seagull?
there's the
I
wing.
know. I was looking for the fuselage.
Oh yeah, that's
One
well,
somewhere.
that's a great question.
Seeing your kids play with it was
Oh,
just
they
hysterical.
loved it. And no joke. And here's the other thing. So we're gonna show you this here in a second
Yeah.
because he's gonna grab it. But this seagull design challenge scenario that Josh made.
So you want tenant here. What tenant do you want? Do you want this one?
No, I want the light.
You want this one?
No, that's the RC.
Or do you want
He's just being obnoxious now.
this one?
Workplace violence.
This one?
Scott,
Scott.
HR.
Let me see if it's in here.
Oh my gosh. How did we? You know what? This could have paper cut me.
You know what?
My whole life flashed before my eyes. All right, this is the wing, by the way.
There's the wing, and that goes on
to
to a honestly a fuselage that looks similar to this, JBix.
I don't know where.
Similar-ish,
we must have
without
moved
the
it somewhere.
without the cavity. Okay, just think about this with no cavity.
I think we must have done some content or something with it.
And here's your nuts.
Where's my tail?
It's probably in the bucket.
I love that plane. Why
Well,
did
you
you
know.
take apart my airplane?
I didn't take anything apart. You guys have been shooting.
It's okay, Josh.
I'm a little hurt.
You know what? It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll get back
just
at
took
it.
this opportunity to get a snack.
Let me see that real quick.
You,
Yeah.
you want some gummy snacks?
In a
So
minute, yes.
this guy right here, this is the Tenant Light.
Tenant light.
That by the way, the curriculum will be releasing here
Coming up
within the next day or
Yo.
a couple days. So
No,
next
week.
next week,
Next
sorry.
week.
So
Today's
next week.
Thursday.
Yeah, that is right. So you got this guy, and you put that wing that we just showed you, the gold wing.
Yeah.
And my kids were literally chucking this thing. I mean, at one point in time, was like sideways, and this is not a huge space. He from one side to the other. By the time it got to Josh or Lee or anybody else, it had
It was
auto corrected
corrected,
itself.
It was the
and
best field test.
They
ever.
caught it almost level, if not level. It was.
and
was
the
awesome.
best part is it didn't break into 1,000 pieces.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So-
And listen, if we know anything about Brody, okay, let's be honest with this. Airplanes are
Oh.
his favorite thing to destroy.
Oh my god!
True statement.
I love Brody.
Hey, so Wesley wants to he wants to pitch in the big Spitfire that's in his
Oh yeah.
in his office.
The giant 3D lab print Spitfire.
Yeah, that'd be a nice one. I
There
think
you
that
go.
one still flies though, right?
yeah, it has retracts and everything. So
What the crap?
yeah,
So that one
so
will be $10,000.
so we wanted to do a test on the FT10 Lite, and this was actually for the curriculum. Noah was taking the pictures, and it was you take what you learned and then you design something. Well, we didn't want to just change the shape of the wing,
Right.
So we're like, okay, let's go with a gull wing, and we did it like real time, just laid out the patterns, followed the curriculum right along, and then we tossed it for the first time, and it was just
was
amazing.
it just phenomenal?
Yeah, and it works. It works. And then we went and put the wing straight onto an RC, the RC tenant, as a tractor, and it flew fantastic. So
Dang.
if you tuned into 2 days ago, though, you would have gotten a sneak peek
Mhm.
of
we
what
have somebody
happened to it.
stealing our snacks.
Yeah, that's okay. We can share.
Okay.
The David's always allowed to have snacks.
Mhm.
He's been working hard. So, but yeah, it was just an awesome thing. I cannot wait for these guys to hit the. Oh, you still have that picture.
Thanks everybody.
So-
this is Josh.
What happened to that tenant?
Well, that's the same wing I just held up. I was so eager after the glider, I forgot to go back and reinforce it with tape and hot glue. I literally just tacked the thing together, and
Oh,
we're
man.
flying around, and I'm pulling up to some G's, and
Yeah.
but the cool
And
thing
clap.
is, yeah, if you see, I'm not that deep in the snow, but that snow is almost 8 inches deep.
Mhm.
That's ice.
Yeah,
And it
on
went-
top of
It
you.
went
Yeah.
straight into that ice
There you go.
and didn't even break the prop. So
Jen said that's my man.
yeah, you're a lucky lady. my
Lucky
love.
lady. That's right.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Did you just keep that on cue?
Yep.
That's
Yeah, he's got it in the bank in the photo wagon.
Oh, dude, you haven't
No.
seen nothing yet.
I was a thing printing.
I think they're going to decline any good tips and which design is best.
Oh, I think he's saying he was thinking.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
thinking of 3D printing.
Yeah.
A glider.
Hey,
A
make
glider.
sure when you if we're gonna address something, we say it because the people that are listening to the podcast,
Oh, okay, yes.
they can't see, and some of
All
the
right.
other things they can't see as
All
well.
right, so I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Sean Finch says I was thinking of printing a glider. Any good tips? You know what my tip would be? Go to Eclipson's website, download the Model A, and then take that design and use that as a starting point. Ooh, look at that!
Wow,
He almost spilled his coffee.
this guy.
But that would be. I think that's the one model they give you the free file for, right?
Yeah. Right.
And-
So there's a free version and then there's a paid version.
Yep.
One you don't get the landing gear. I can't remember something like
Yeah.
that. But yeah,
So a lot of times people think you know if you want to design something, you got to start from scratch. Don't do that. Take our free plans, take designs that are out there that work amazing,
Yep.
and then learn from them, and then modify, and then from that point on, you'll find how much quicker you'll be able to design and create. And Eclipson has just been a phenomenal partner. And that Model A, it prints easy, it builds easy, and it's just it's one of those designs. If you're gonna ever play with that, learn from the guys at Eclipse.
Yeah, no, they kind of think of everything already into it. So that's why you take a recent or already designed, because you don't have to worry about those.
Yeah.
All the nuances have kind of been taken out of that, and then you can, once you get used to that, you start seeing all of how things work together. Then you can start messing around and building and designing.
And by the way, this is not an ad, but the evolution of Eclipse and the way they've been growing and stuff. When you buy their files and their designs, you can modify them.
Right.
And that's just a phenomenal way to do it. So we encourage people with the same thing with our designs and stuff. If you want to try something and you want to see make an amphibious plane, look at the amazing, free plans from Flight Test, but also from our community. Then find something that gets close, and then pivot. And speaking of free plans, we got solutions, don't we?
Oh, we do. And you're talking about taking your plans and modifying them. Sponzi here, who is also involved with our plan solution for the FTCA.
The plans drawer of
right.
Test, yeah.
He took the Bloody Wonder and made the Bloody Baron.
He did.
So,
he absolutely did. And frankly, I like it better than the Bloody Wonder.
Right.
It's awesome.
It's bloody awesome.
Both good planes, but yeah, I think I do prefer the Bloody Baron.
Just fantastic.
Yeah, it's
absolutely fantastic.
Quality.
No.
And speaking of plans and stuff, the FTCA porthole just launched. Do you want to?
Ooh, yes.
Talk
Boom.
about that?
So there's been some scuffle about free plans for how long now and taking them and whatever. So we came up with a solution. We are now selling our Flight Test, I should say, is selling our plans or the plans through the FTCA. They've donated the plans to the FTCA, and the FTCA is selling the plans, and they are available to members. Now, like I said, the members are the only ones that are able to purchase them, but you don't have to pay to be able to purchase.
There's two levels.
There's two levels, absolutely. You've got the Spectator, which is free. And they have access to the plans, which they can purchase on the FT store.
Yes.
And then you have the aircrew level, which is a paid level, $24 a year, which is $2 a month. And they get a 50% discount on the plans. So everybody is, I'm hoping that this is a solution for everyone, and we can reach more people now.
Yeah, I'm blown away with the response. I know there's a lot of frustration about pulling the plans, and if you guys wondered the whole backstory to that, just go to our second podcast.
I think it's
it's like their second podcast since we relaunched the podcast, and we'll unpack that. But people have just been amazing in their response to this, and also I'm already seeing on social media the love of the new portal. So
Robert did a really good job. Really
Jason says portal looks good, guys. Thanks, Jason.
And so, by the way, all the plans from the past, I think there's almost 70 of them. Those are still free. It's the new ones going forward that are going there. But the neat thing is you can get the plans. You can also support the FTCA, and we can use those funds to do things similar to what we did just last week with the indoor event.
Oh, that was a couple weeks ago, but yes.
A couple weeks. Has it been a couple weeks? Wow. So we're advocating for the hobby. We're growing the hobby. We're bringing programs out, and you guys are supporting that through the purchase of those plans. So thank you.
Yes.
And it's cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. It's become it's definitely one of our focuses here in 2020 to really not only grow the FTCA, but just allow the FTCA to do what it's like put there to do, which is advocate, which is continue to push and drive not only the hobby forward, but also the hobbyist, right? So allowing the hobbyist to enjoy the airspace, doing it affordably, doing it effectively, safely, working with the FAA, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not cheap to do that. It's got a lot of time and resources involved. So this is definitely something that's going to really help us to move this forward and actually make waves, you know what I mean? Which is awesome. But
the foundation's built. Just seeing from when we started with the FTCA to where we're going now, I really feel like it's getting the legs. It's getting the, just like the beginning of Flight Test, we started as a YouTube channel, and then there was a big vision, but slowly it evolved to what it is today. The FTCA is really no different, but we're just having to do it at a much quicker pace. Yeah. I mean, in the getting the legs under us is definitely something we need to do so that we can start walking and then run. And I think it's just a matter of time. We've got a lot of good contacts we've made. Yeah. I mean, not just and I don't want to say anything negative about our community. I mean, our community is huge, but there are like contacts that are outside of the community, bigger names that are Well, it's
going to be joining the
it's
team.
not just individuals supporting it, but it's I mean, Pilot Institute. It's a lot of really great companies that are saying, we believe in model aviation. We believe what you guys are doing, and we want to support the FTCA.
Right.
So, I mean, we need both of them, frankly. Here's some reality checks. In the next 10 years, 64,000 plus jobs we're gonna be that much short of what we need. Not
in the aviation field.
In the aviation field.
Right.
That's mechanics. That's pilots. That's engineers. That's not like there's 64,000 jobs growing and we need to fill those. That means short. And we know what happens now in a world where there's supply chain issues and there's not enough employees and stuff. Just imagine when there's not enough people to fly those airplanes or to maintain those planes, how that's going to affect everything from travel to deliveries, shipping. It is
all the things.
It is a lifestyle problem.
All the things.
And one of the best ways to fix that is to introduce people to this amazing new hobby and do it at a young age. So that is our focus. We got to protect the hobby, but we can't just say we got to protect what we have. We also got to grow it.
Right.
And
for sure.
I think that's going to be really where we're well suited.
Yeah. One Vision, Ariel says that Greg from Pilot Institute is a great guy.
Well,
Greg Riverdoo. That guy's the man.
Yes.
And his trusty other guy there, Johan. He's the man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And behind the scenes, he crushes
and
it.
I love how digestible their content is to learn.
Yeah.
Whether it's your 107, I think he's all the way through instrument now, right? With the online training.
Yeah,
course.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Now, from what I understand.
So let's answer some questions here real quick. So Jason Bennett says,
Hi, Jason.
why are Flight Fest 22 camping and RV passes not on sale until May?
They are.
They are on sale. We just
Early
went,
bird.
yeah. I don't. Hey, your buddy that's hanging up here. He's looking down. You can't see. All you can see is from his belt up. He's like, yeah, I got to talk to him. Yeah, they are on sale. You just got to scroll down a little bit further.
Yep. So
we need to angle that camera up a little bit because it's just too disturbing. Just like these legs. Keep going. A little more.
We can't show everything.
Oh boy, he's torturing you guys.
Just the bottom.
You're gonna be cut out. You're gonna be cut off a little
Trust
bit
me,
there,
it
Lee.
looks awesome. Okay,
But no, yeah. So Jason, and for everybody, this is just like a regular point for everybody as they go to flightfest.com. So go to flightfest.com. You'll see you register for the Ohio event, and you will scroll down past some things, and you'll see that yes, the RV passes and the camping passes. It says May 1st is when those come around. If you scroll just past that, you'll see the early bird camping and RV passes. Those are available. So just below that, keep scrolling down.
Yeah.
You'll be able to access that, and you can buy those right there. So
Scrolling too much work.
This
he
is
says.
probably the earliest Flight Fest tickets have been available.
Oh wow.
Isn't that awesome?
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Hey, we're just getting our game going.
I love it. I love this team. I'm
Yes.
so grateful. And I'm excited for Flight Fest too. And keep
Oh,
in mind,
man.
friends, it's in June this year.
Yes, June 23rd through the 26th.
So another big event coming up here, it's going to come up really quick,
Mhm.
is Wings Over Edgewater.
Yes.
And we got to get our good friend Jason McQuiston, able to share the vision. He's really heading up this whole event.
We should get him on the podcast.
We should.
I think he
Tell
would.
laser plane
J-Mac.
stories.
Laser
So something about Jason, we build big airplanes. Jason's been doing it. I mean, his sign is like Monster Foamies or something like that, right?
Yeah. something
Yeah.
like-
And he builds the most beautiful monster-sized airplanes that are just well built. They last for years.
and they fly very slow.
And he's building. It's not 20 foot.
No, I think it's a 14.
It's 14 or 18.
16.
Maybe it's 18 foot. It's close to the B-17.
Yeah,
that we
I think
built.
it's 16. 14 or 16. I think it's
Okay,
14 or
it's
16.
huge.
Yeah,
it's
big.
huge.
Yeah, it's big.
He's
huge.
he's building a monster-sized C-47 for Wings
Yes.
Over Edgewater. And what Wings Over Edgewater is going to be is basically a Memorial Day themed. Obviously, it's over Memorial Day. It's an opportunity to honor our troops
Mhm.
that have fallen.
Yes.
And basically, we're going to have a Warbird themed flying event. Does that mean that if you don't have a Warbird, you can't come and participate? Absolutely not. It just means we're going to be showcasing and celebrating and bringing out a bunch of monster-sized Warbirds. And Jason, this is really his passion project. There'll be lots of gaggle flies with World War I planes and World War II planes. We'll be putting the monsters up. Hopefully the B-17 will be done by then.
That'd
Better
be
be.
sweet.
And that is probably, in my opinion, going to be the biggest event of Edgewater this year. So
Yeah.
plans.
I think I don't know, and here's why I said I don't
Yeah.
know. Not that you're wrong. I think that it's going to be the biggest to date. But then what's going to happen is it's going to be such a success that Wings at Work on Labor Day, which
that.
Jason is going to be heading up as well.
Yes.
I think that one's going to be a big one.
Jason has a gift for running the events.
Yes, he does.
He's really good.
Yeah,
at
he
that.
does. So I think it will be. It'll be the biggest to date, and then it'll be superseded by the Wings at Work.
And Wings at Work is fun because we put out challenges to the community, and the theme is to basically come with your crazy contraptions to do A, B, C, and D. And whether it's bomb drop, whether it's piggyback, course combats, and things like that. Lots of fun challenges for the community to participate in. Every event that we have at Edgewater is going to kind of be themed, but it's not exclusive only to that. We're going to make sure we have spaces for people just to fly and have fun and connect. And that'll be really important to us. So
Great.
But yeah, that's on the calendar right now, if I'm not mistaken, right? So just Memorial Day, Edgewater, that's a event to come to.
Yeah.
And we've had people from Florida and
all over the place.
It's been amazing.
So one of the things we're going to do with the portal on the FTCA page as well is we're going to use the bottom of it for events at the bottom of it. So right now it just says Flight Fest. We're getting those updated, so it'll be on there as well, because that is an FTCA sanctioned event.
Yeah.
So, which means if it's FTCA sanctioned,
you don't need to have AMA insurance.
Yep.
So,
Waiver.
So basically,
just sign a waiver.
What we do at Edgewater, and what's been incredibly successful, and we're hoping to get a model that's repeatable to many future flying sites and FRIAs, is basically a waiver solution. And here at Edgewater, we carry a level of insurance, and then we have people sign a waiver. It's no different than if you go paintballing or if you go do certain activities, they have you sign a waiver. Right. And when you come to Edgewater this season, you'll go online, you'll sign the waiver, and that's good for that year. You're signing the waiver for the whole year. From that point, you're done. You just come out and you enjoy the grounds and you have fun.
Yep.
And that takes that burden of entry down. I mean, when you think about, $70+, just to buy the AMA membership, if you're only going to 1 or 2 events a year, that's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
And we don't want that burden to be there. So the waiver system has just been really successful. Will it work everywhere? No.
Right.
But that's okay. We just want to provide another solution, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
So don't think you can't participate in these events if you don't have AMA.
Yeah, it's the same thing we do here at Edgewater, right?
Exactly,
we have a waiver system here at Edgewater too. So on Edgewater, Joshua Ferry, sorry if I mentioned him. Any future plans to open a separate runway at Edgewater for balsa planes? Josh Bixler.
Well, EcoFlow is probably a fantastic runway for bigger balsa planes and stuff. It is still we're never going to have 1,000 feet by 1,000 feet by 1,000 feet open. So unfortunately for that, but if we do ever shut down the golf course, sometimes in big events we can do that. The one fairway is wide open as well too. So.
Right. Yeah, there's opportunities for balsa planes.
Yeah, but currently, I mean, the runway right in front of Pilot Institute, that's 700 feet long. I could actually put an ultralight in there,
right?
No problem at all. And then the EcoFlow has roughly, I think, 500 foot of approach, in open space, and I think it's only about 200 feet deep. And then down lower here, that's 150 feet of runway, and then roughly 300 feet of open space. So. I mean,
more than enough space for you to fly your balsa planes.
We got balsa planes, that fly.
Pappy comes out here. Yeah. He zooms.
Yeah, he flies his quarter scale Cub, and he also flies his big stick. So we can put balsa planes up here.
Yeah,
Would I say if you're a beginner to come out here? No, but if you're a beginner, I'd also say probably maybe consider not starting with balsa.
Yeah,
heavier wing loading. Not that balsa's bad, but you have a heavier wing loading. It's not as crash resistant, which means sometimes a lot more frustration. So
truth, you're here first.
Yeah. I would love to see though.
What?
I would love to see a huge monster 3D event, because you can take a 30% airplane and hover it, and those guys don't need any space at all to have a lot of fun. Wouldn't that be awesome to have another place?
No, I think that Michael would love that too.
Oh man, Mike's amazing with that. The Mamba, he turns the thing inside out.
Oh yeah,
the guy's a crazy cat, man. Guy's a crazy cat.
I'm missing flying.
I know. We're in February 10th.
We got a winner.
Yep, we got a winner this year, and but it's not going to be forever. So another month or so, we should be out there.
Love it.
Indubitably. So, Lacey, what else we got going on? We obviously got these crazy pod racers going up here. Dave's doing an awesome job at by himself, currently doing something. I don't even know what he's doing. He's doing something with the pod racer, but
putting the exhaust cone on right now. So
the cone, not the cone of shame, the cone of awesome.
Got a couple exciting releases, and past 2 days, if you guys didn't notice in the store, it showed that we were out of some value bundles. That has been remedied, hasn't it?
Yeah, we ran into a little bit of a hiccup that we jumped on yesterday, got it handled, and so if you went on there and saw that there wasn't a couple of the bundles on there, they're on there now. We're all good now.
And there's a lot of requests that we're going to be able to answer here about decals on the Fleurkin.
Yeah. So they are almost done. They're just in the final stages right now. So there will be yellow and orange Fleurkin decal with white, because there's some white too, right?
Yeah, the Fleurkin is white,
right?
And you can put it on. But nice thing about the yellow and orange color, they go great with almost every color combination out there. It looks really cool. Olive drab, black, of course. Is
I mean, I think those are the signature colors when we released it.
Yeah.
So I mean, they'll be on the store. Today's Thursday, probably Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
They'll be out there.
Do you think it's too short to share the vision around what we're doing with short kits?
Oh, no. I think that short kits should be shared, because I think that one of the things we can do is ask the community if there are particular short kits that they would like.
Awesome.
And we're not just meaning things for Stefan.
Yeah, not just things for me, short guys.
Believe it or not, these two are best friends.
I don't even like this guy.
So as we talked before, when we took over our store, it wasn't going to be, a 25,000 SKUs and everything under the sun. It was going to be a store that was very focused on DIY, of course, flight test products, but also we're wanting to move it towards making sure if you're into scratch building, if you're into even plants building, that we take care of you as well too. These short kits are just what they sound like. Basically, it's just add foam. So a lot of times
and electronics,
yeah, just add foam and electronics. A lot of people they don't want to have to go out and source the firewalls and the control horns and stuff like that. They want exactly what they need. Push rods. This is going to give you the plywood pieces. So for the case like the Fleurkin that's going to be coming out, the short kit for it, you'll get all the two different thicknesses of plywood. You'll get your control horns, your push rods, Velcro. Yeah. And all you have to do is just go to the FTCA, become a member, download the plans. Next thing you know, you're flying.
Yeah. So
I like that.
I'm glad you said that about the Fleurkin. The Fleurkin plans are not available yet.
Okay.
They will be next week. That's going to be the perk for the FTCA. So that's
there you go.
For the month of February.
You guys just got some inside information.
That's inside information.
What's going on? I hear beeping.
Nah, I just have a phone call. I can't
watch
take it right now.
yourself.
But that's next week. Sorry, I got distracted.
That's okay. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Ann.
I could tell Ann was trying to call you, Lee.
Yes, I am. But Ann, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I'll catch you in about 10 or 15, 20 minutes. But Fleurkin next week is coming out. The free, I shouldn't say free. The new build plans are coming out next week through the FTCA.
Yep.
They will be $12 for purchase, and then obviously that's $6 for the air crew. And just give us a couple months here and see what happens, what we do with plans and perks and all this good stuff. And I don't think it's going
to be really cool.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be. Yeah, it's definitely, you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, and the short kits I think are going to be a really great solution, because it used to be if you wanted to scratch build, you'd buy a pack of control horns, a pack of firewalls, a pack of push rods, and you would be able to build multiple planes from that. But some people just want to build one plane. The short kit kind of comes from feedback, but let us know in comments and social media and stuff what kind of short kits you'd like to see first. I think one gentleman asked for a Spitfire. And I know Wes and you are working real hard to bring a Spitfire short kit for him. So be kind of cool to see what you guys want, and then we'll try to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the plan side, Alex Robertson says, does that mean anything for people who want to come internationally? I'm not sure what that means, but we can at least use this as a transition into or as a segue into how the build plans will be that bridge for international and everything.
Yeah. So obviously more so than ever in today's world, shipping to another country is so cost prohibitive.
Diabolical.
It's terrible. And even when we try to get cheap shipping packages like the consolidators and stuff, you're 6 weeks and you're still hoping it'll get there. These plans are going to be a fantastic solution where you're not paying $80 for a $40 airplane to just get it. And then you have VATs and duties and all that crazy stuff. And then you got to hope it gets there in one piece. we have a worldwide community.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a fantastic solution that, number one, they can get access to the newest plans now that we had to pull the whole free release thing. But also they can support the FTCA.
Mm-hmm.
And the vision behind the FTCA is yes, it's mainly in the USA, but the programs, the goals, the content, everything about it, that still serves a worldwide purpose.
Right.
And,
absolutely.
And I love that. So we'll also be able to use the FTCA as a mechanism to really help out our friends in countries where, they're building these planes out of cardboard.
Oh yeah.
And I know you've been doing that already, and it's really awesome. So think of the FTCA. Yes, it serves a lot of interest in the U.S., but we are a worldwide community for flight tests. This is the Flight Test Community Association.
Right.
It's one and the same. And now you'll be able to get these plans and build with us. I think we're even going to be working hard to try to find a way to get materials.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff right now. That'll be
Lee's been a busy boy, and Stefan, I think he has you pulled in the 90% of that, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I'm here and there, touching points, jumping around, up and down, left and right.
You're very humble.
Yeah.
these two guys.
Stefan is the guy that does all the talking, does the sweet talking.
Hello.
Hey, so John Rushker says, will there be an upgrade kit available for the Legacy to make the V1 a V2?
There's the short kit thing.
Yep.
That would be perfect for it.
Yeah, a short kit to make the V1 to a V2 would be awesome.
And
there is a V2.
Mhm.
There are V2 plans
Yeah.
that are available.
Yeah, and I think the STL is available too, right? With that for the printed landing gear.
Yeah, I think that's out there too.
Yeah, that should all be available. So yeah, you should have everything you need as far as on the plans goes. And if you're just looking to upgrade the landing gear kit, that would probably be tied into the short kit.
Yeah.
So very great question.
Here's one from Alex Plurina.
Oh, you didn't like mine?
I didn't like yours.
Why?
I actually didn't see yours.
He
Hey, so Spawns, I'm
apologies.
sorry. He
Apologies,
he's one-
Spawns.
Yeah.
We'll get to yours next, Spawns. Will Master Series airplanes ever be available for plans to download, as the cost of shipping is astronomical?
Yeah, so Master Series are designed by our good friend John Overstreet. There's only a few Master Series that have plans available, and that will be the only ones. John definitely wants to support flight tests, but right now, two things is they're not going to be available as plans, and I don't think there's any agenda to do that. But also the precision required to make these, because of how they go together, it wouldn't be a good experience. You really need the precision that a laser or a CNC can provide. So Master Series minus the Spitfire, Mustang, the ones that we already put free plans out for, those ones are going to be the only ones.
Yep. Just as an update to everybody.
Yeah, great question. And I'm sorry, I know they're expensive. That's difficult, but boy,
We're working on
Yeah,
stuff, trying to get things. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and a huge shout out to John too. I mean, his love for flight tests and the community and stuff, and wanting to see us be successful. He puts so much heart that he doesn't really have to do into designing these airplanes. And I think the world of him for it. So
Love you, John.
By the way, come out to Flight Fest and see him. He's a fun guy. His whole family's just amazing.
Oh yeah,
crazy dude.
Yeah.
All right, so Spawns is asking, is the all-terrain Fleurkin still going to happen?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we punted. The actually all-terrain Fleurkin was more complete than Nanofleurkin. The reason we punted the all-terrain to be later was because we wanted to get the Nano. The Nano was so cool.
Yeah,
and
trying to get the Nano for indoor and stuff.
Yeah, so we call it the Fleurkin 5, and basically have your classic Fleurkin, and that's going to be the go-to.
It's a staple.
It's a staple. That's a great way to say it.
Yep.
Then we have the Nanofleurkin. And then fast forward a little bit more, right around Flight Fest time, our goal is to put out the race Fleurkin. So if you think that you want to go 100 miles an hour with the stock Fleurkin, just wait a little longer and build the race Fleurkin. It'll be designed with the spars and everything to really make it scream on a race quad motor.
Exactly.
Then
You still can't put an EDF in it, Ben.
It'll go faster with a prop. Trust me. No, we'll slim it down. We'll make it a racy one, and that way people can do it. And then I want to see these things racing all over Flight Fest. That's why this year's Flight Fest is the year of the Fleurkin.
Yes.
Then we go into the twin boom Fleurkin.
20.
And then that's where it could take a landing gear or it could take the pontoons, making an all-terrain Fleurkin. And so that'll be our Fleurkin 5. And yes, it will be a thing. And it's
right there.
It looks awesome. You'll probably see teasers, in the future of all this stuff lingering around. But if you go back in some of our videos, you would see the booms for the all-terrain Fleurkin on the workbench. So,
true.
Yeah, it's all there.
We love the twin booms.
We're going to milk the Fleurkin and all the different variants of it throughout the whole entire year. And I can't wait for that.
Yes.
So
it's going to be awesome.
Looking at the snow, though, I kind of regret not going for the ATF. But, at the same time, I don't want to fly in this weather. So
no, it's too cold.
The other day, I don't know if you guys saw the most recent episode, but We were flying a 3D printed airplane from indoors
Yes, that was awesome.
in Phoebe. It was awesome. It was hilariously awesome. Boom.
Love
If Ben says,
It's got
Oh, I just clicked it.
"Oh, if it's got wings, I can crash it."
There you go.
Amen, brother.
That should be a
Oh,
banner in your hangar there, Ben.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make
So,
it reality.
but speaking of Fleurkins, you guys are going to love the Nanofleurkin. Flies off of a 1304, and it just sips the power. It's the closest thing we could get to, like the Nano Goblin, some of those classic. It's sub 250 grams.
Yeah.
And even with a little 850 in the front of it, you're talking easily 12 plus minutes of flight time.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Is it a rocket ship? No. You can put a 3-cell on it? Yes. We found the prop for it now. And that actually does make it quite fast. But you could just put a little Caddx ant on the front and cruise. And it's so stable. It is just so much fun. So flying indoors, not that easy. It's a lot faster than what we thought.
Especially when those girders jump out at you.
Wait till y'all see this week's episode and stuff. I'm sure you're gonna see some girders getting kissed by Nanofleurkins.
Oh, man.
Our good bald friend here.
Girder.
It's okay, buddy. We all have the dreaded girder crash.
He hit a girder, spun, caught it, and then smacked into a wall. But we did find out that there's some reinforcement that we had to do on the Fleurkin. So
That's what I was doing. I was just stress testing.
Yeah. Honestly, it was literally a great, happy accident, right?
yeah.
They're done.
But it'll be cool with the Nano because you won't have to worry about any of the regulations. It's sub 250.
Yeah, sub 250. That's phenomenal.
It was only 220 grams with battery.
That's
So it's not even like squeaking by.
awesome.
It is straight up there.
I freaking,
No, that's
I freaking love that.
Do you have to peel paper for any of that?
No. So the one I weighed
Yeah.
had no peeled paper. The problem with the reason we went peeling paper was actually to make it so it wasn't so hard to balance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we peeled the paper on the inside of the wings to save weight on the tail part, so a 800 milliamp 2-cell could balance easily without any additional weight. And that's what we were really fighting, not so much the weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what we found out is without tape then on the inside, because of the angle of the wing, it made a really great stress point.
And solid steel girders.
and solid steel girders. We were blowing wings off of these planes. It was hysterical. But I guess that's why we do it, right?
Oh, yeah. That's
Do
what
it.
it's all about.
You guys will have a solution to that before it comes out. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta smash things to know what things can or could not be.
Love it.
Love you, Lee.
Yeah,
Crushing
I
it,
know you do.
literally.
Shut up.
No, they were giving you a hard time, Lee. There, they were
I don't
like, "Yeah,
care.
Lee doesn't fly. Lee doesn't fly." Like, give me that Fleurkin.
Give me that.
And it proved I didn't fly.
Oh my!
That's why I love the
goodness.
tutor.
Do you think a box?
What do you want?
Oh, I'm just looking at Steve's message.
Oh, Stevie.
Steve M. Do you think a box on the
Oh, a
Fleurkin
D
would
box.
take?
Okay, so the D box is basically like
D-box.
a reinforced. When they do like on discus launch and stuff, they call it a D box. It's like a carbon fiber leading edge.
Mhm.
And yeah, I don't think it even needs to worry about so much a D box. What I like to do for the racer that's not on the stock Fleurkin is put like a legitimate spar in it.
Mm.
The current Fleurkin that we have has like these little sub spars. It's all sparred up, but it's not made for 100 mile an hour. It's made for cruising.
Right.
We did bad things, and I'm yet to fold one in midair. But doing 100 miles an hour, I think that's a whole different story. I think the stock Fleurkin was hitting like 60, 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, something like that.
And that's really, I think, the sweet spot where it should be. But the Fleurkin for racing and for 100 miles an hour really needs to be slimmed down, take the drag away. I don't know the strength of it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
But we are going to put like my vision is to see an actual spar in it.
Nice.
So, but D-Box, I love that you said because that's one of my biggest passions. Like whenever you build a wing out of balsa, put a D-Box on it. It makes it so much more strong. And
I have
also,
no idea what that is. I thought at first he was saying something bad.
No.
Oh.
So typically,
Wow.
and you can chime in, brother, if I'm getting this wrong, but what I see D-Box is you have your spar. You know what the spar is on the wing, right? The inside of the wing. Then you have your leading edge.
Mhm.
Basically, a D-Box is where they either use balsa wood or carbon fiber or fiberglass, but they sheet it or cover it, and then they wrap that, and it becomes incredibly strong.
Oh, wow.
So it's a box that looks like a D, and that's a D-Box.
Boom.
So, but that's
Who'd
how
know?
the DLGs and stuff. That
Mhm.
I know you have a crazy arm for DLG.
I like those.
If you look at the leading edge where the pin is, I mean
Mhm.
that whole leading edge is one beautiful shaped carbon fiber generally, piece, and that takes all that load and keeps it together.
Wow.
Great question.
I haven't flown one of those DLGs for a long time.
We gotta get. You know what we should do, Stefan?
What
We
should
should
we
get him a DLG glider. He would love it.
Yes.
Dude,
He has. I mean, he was throwing
we
Dave Vindestals back in
we
the day,
should.
and I thought you were gonna rip that thing apart.
David, he
Yeah.
was going to take it away from me.
We got
Not this David,
yeah,
but
we got a
the
couple community
Swedish guy.
members that do a lot of DLG stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. We'll get him something.
We'll work it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You can do it, Lee. I believe in you.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, the race Fleurkin, we have a ton of amazing race quad radials that we'll put on there. And I think David behind me, he has a twin motor race quad off of the stock Fleurkin. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yes, he's crushing it.
Yeah, D-box turns the front spar. What's Ben Harper
Ben Harper.
saying?
D-box turns the front spar and the leading edge
Yeah.
into one closed and complete box spar.
There it is.
Thank you,
Confirmed.
Ben Harbor.
Ben Harper.
I love him. I like Ben.
And it
Ben's
looks
cool
like a
guy.
D.
Hey, I like this guy here. He said, make a VTOL Osprey.
You
I used to work on
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to work on those a long time ago, back when they were experimental still.
Didn't you?
Man,
not
I'm
only,
feeling old.
you not only worked on them, but didn't you help write the manual for them?
Yeah, I was with the on the squadron. I was writing all the maintenance manuals and all that good stuff.
Correct me if
So-
I'm wrong. When you climbed through that thing, didn't you have to climb through some stupid tight quarters to wasn't there a drive shaft or something you were telling me about?
Well, the drive shafts for so you have the mixing box in the middle, and they have the wing drive shafts.
Is that the
go out
D-box
to-
or is the mix?
That'd be the M box. Anyways, yeah, but the drive shafts, the carbon fiber drive shafts, and then they go out to themselves, and there's actually drive shafts out there as well. So
That's insane because they got to pivot. It's not just about putting rotation, but they got to rotate and pivot at the same.
yeah, big screw. Yeah,
That's insane.
hydraulics is it's pretty sweet.
What did you think the first time you saw an Osprey and you guys started working on it? Was it like this is like voodoo magic or?
Well, when I was working on them, I was like 19, 20 years old. I mean, it was kind of like, 19, 20-year-old working on $80 million aircraft and saying, hey, because I was back at those days, I was a little less chunky. So I was a little slender and I was just the right size to go down in the fuel cell. So one of the manuals in which I helped write was the how to put the fuel bag into the fuel cell and how to lace it and all that good stuff. So,
Wow.
I mean, a young kid doing that on these big aircraft is just something
That
else.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's like you come back, your general's just like, hey, you know that Osprey that you put the fuel bags in? Yeah, it
Mhm.
exploded out there. Really appreciate that. $80 million down the drain.
No.
That's what I would be thinking about. You know what I mean? I'd be freaking out.
And those are like
freaking out, man.
self-sealing bags too, weren't they? Like there's like a lot of crazy science.
Oh yeah.
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 Too
They,
much science.
There's a lot of science, especially this science. Did Josh call Lee fat?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think Lee called
Ben, are
himself.
you trying to set me up?
Did
I
you
don't
call
know.
yourself chunky?
No, I am not.
Chunkier?
So, dude, listen. When I graduated boot camp, when I went into boot camp, I was 165.
Boom.
So when I graduated boot camp, I was 175.
Boom.
When we were down at manufacturing a couple weeks ago, I was
You
a
were
little over 240.
Well, okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
So
Yeah, listen.
I mean, a few
that's-
pounds there.
Yeah, just a few. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, though. Like, you had 3 kids. You
I
know,
didn't have them. My wife did.
Listen,
I don't
you
know.
helped grow 3
Yeah.
kids. That happens. Also, I've seen, how you interact here and stuff like that. Like, it's stressful here. You're yelling at people.
I'm not yelling at anybody. David, I'm wondering what David's doing here.
Dave, what you got going
What
on
you
there,
got
bud?
going on there, buddy?
Caulking?
He's cleaning up.
Oh, he's cleaning up. Oh, I thought he was standing up here like he
No.
wanted to say something.
It looks great, David. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the pod now has the pod engine still. Or I'm sorry. What do you
is that?
call this? A nacelle? What is it called, Dave?
I think it would be called a nacelle.
Okay, the race
Right there.
pod racer nacelle has a front and a back end. I'm running out of words.
No, I just think it's a nerdy thing hanging from the ceiling.
Also,
It's
hey,
not on
before
the floor.
before you get it twisted, Lee Bangers over here
Mhm.
does not like Star Wars.
No, it's not that I don't.
loves Jar Jar
He
Binks.
loves.
There you
There
go.
it is.
That's
That's,
it.
that's rewarding you
It's-
guys for sticking. this
It's
in there.
not that I don't like Star Wars. I just haven't seen them.
Right, which
Yeah.
which
We'll
by the
fix
way
that.
is insanity. I can't believe that, and it breaks my brain. It hurts my brain.
I know it breaks your brain.
So I'm excited because this is the first time actually seeing it.
Yeah, hung up.
Yeah, without the front fin pieces. Those are coming on next, but
Nice.
that looks amazing.
Looks awesome.
And there's another one that's going to be beside it. Now,
Yeah.
this is not a This is a legit question. Which was that's the back end, right?
The exhaust, yeah,
That's exhaust here, and it's going that way. So those finger-looking things
they
They're
point
gonna-
forward.
are going to
go
be
that
out
way.
that way.
Next to the other yellow piece.
Yeah,
And then back this way
what
would be
are
where
the
pot would be.
finger-looking things?
decoration. I don't know. My guess is, I mean, I would if I was going to try to make this thing fly, I would not be putting those things on. I don't think I see many RC versions with them on, but I think when I saw them fly, it looks like they open up and kind of like pull you around the corner. I don't know.
Yeah,
They
they're
serve
like
no purpose other than being in Star Wars. How's that sound?
Oh, okay.
There's no
I'm sure.
aerodynamic benefit.
I wonder if there's a Star Wars guy out there that can say exactly what.
So, well, speaking of Star Wars, the new in the book of Boba Fett,
Mhm.
that new spaceship.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
You
we
want-
need to
you
make
want
that. We need to make that.
he wants it.
David's over there. He's going, yeah. I
Yeah.
have no idea what you're talking about.
It is probably one of the coolest. I mean, Millennium Falcon in this, in my mind, yeah.
Yep.
And it's simple. It's elegant.
For those of you normal people out there,
They know what I'm talking about.
No, normal. I said.
No.
Sheesh.
Man. Well, we're
Dude,
at,
look at okay. Whoa! Look at
what?
this. Yeah. Hey, how about that? Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff.
Thank you. I think
I'm-
that's the most
listen,
brilliant thing you've ever said.
I'm currently not going to say anything
Wow.
at this point,
Mm-mm.
but I will say that we're at
We're running out of
57
time.
minutes.
Oh dang!
Yeah, and we know Josh has a thing.
No,
Yeah.
actually, we all.
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah,
Again, family working together. What's that mean? When we all
Family
leave?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son Michael. This is his last home wrestling tournament or
Yes.
wrestling match.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his last match as a senior. It's his home. It's his home thing.
Crazy.
Senior night.
Senior night. Thank you.
That's where we're going.
Yeah, so we're gonna go see him walk over and then wrestle a kid. Hope he wins.
Can I be honest and tell you what Stefan and I had this conversation.
Yeah.
I love Michael.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to going to watch wrestling tonight. I don't know anything about wrestling, and
Well-
I think it's I don't know, boring.
You think it's boring?
I do.
Wow, Tim's fighting words.
Wow.
I want not for me. I mean Michael, but
No, I'm going and I'm
Yeah.
going to yell and scream when
just
Michael.
do what I do when I
Yeah.
first started learning about wrestling. I would scream out, "Do the thing that gets the point." That's
Get
what I
it.
used to chant all the
grab
time.
his junk.
No, but you don't do that.
No, you don't do that.
No,
Lee.
don't do
You
that.
don't
so,
do that.
Oh.
so basically, Michael is
My
gifted
bad.
with wrestling, and this kid is a beast.
Yeah, he is.
And his last senior night is tonight. So we're gonna
That's all good.
Yeah.
good luck, Michael. Love you,
Michael,
buddy.
good luck, sir.
Yes, we're gonna be there cheering you
You know,
on.
you
Keep crushing
you
it.
don't have to understand wrestling to definitely respect the discipline, though. I mean, the things
Oh,
that those kids do
100%.
to build muscle and skill and
Yeah.
keep
The
weight.
technique that they use.
technique.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's not just like you holding a guy and then like pinning a guy. Like there are things that
Yeah.
you're doing
Well-
all throughout that process
Yeah,
to
but
get there.
they don't have the top rope.
No, they don't.
They don't. They need the top rope.
doesn't work
They
that
do
way.
not. They do not have
Yeah.
that. Thank you,
it's
Lee.
crazy. He's gonna get an education tonight. That's for sure.
He's not seen Star
Oh,
Wars
man.
or watched
It's
wrestling.
not. I would say something like it's not a sport because it doesn't have a ball, but that would be really bad.
Yeah, that'd be very bad.
I'm not that guy.
It takes
Good.
two.
Don't be that guy. Well, all right. I'm gonna. How about I do this? One last piece of words of wisdom.
Yeah,
Good
I like
because
that.
he's starting getting a little
Yeah.
bit spicy here.
I'm getting feisty with him now.
You can punch him after that. No.
Right.
Here's super short. If you haven't seen Star Wars, go do it.
Nope.
Thank you very much.
Nope. That's not it.
And you guys have all a great day.
Love you guys.